going to be showing you how to use the overlays from BasicGrey.com. Here I have a piece of 12 by 12 paper from the black tie collection from their starter kit, and also an overlay from the black tie collection. I'm going to be doing this demonstration using Photoshop Elements version 8. There's a couple of ways that you can move the overlays onto your layout. The first is by using the Move tool, which is found at the very top of your toolbar. The keyboard shortcut for that is the letter V. You would simply grab the overlay and drag it onto your layout and then just pull it into place. The second way that you can do it is by copying and pasting. In order to copy and paste, the first thing you need to do is select the entire layout. I'm sorry, not layout, but overlay. And you do that by going up to the Select menu and choosing All. You'll see the marching ants around the edges. Then we're going to copy it by going to the Edit menu and selecting Copy. And then we would select our layout and go to the Edit menu again and choose Paste. Once you've pasted it into place, you can either use the arrow keys to nudge it into place, or you can use the Move tool here at the very top of the toolbar to move it into place. Now, the next thing that I want to show you is how to use the photo size overlays and how to fix it, how to change your photo to fit it if the overlay is not a rectangle. So here I have a piece of yellow paper from the Urban Couture collection, and the photo overlay that we're going to be using is this oval frame right here, and that is also from the Urban Couture collection. I'm going to use the Move tool to pull it over the top of my photograph, and you can see that it's just a little bit bigger than my photograph. There's a couple of ways that you can fix that. You can either resize the frame or you can resize the photograph. I recommend that you resize the frame because it's going to be better to make it smaller than to try and drag the photograph out to make it larger, because you're going to be stretching those pixels, and that will affect your resolution. The other thing you can do is just open a larger photograph. You can start with a 5 by 7 photo instead of a 4 by 6. In this case today I'm going to be showing you how to resize the frame. So I'm going to go up to the corner handles and I'm just going to push in until I get it to be about a little bit smaller than the frame on that side, and then I'm going to go to the opposite corner handle and I'm going to push in. And I just want it to be the inside of the interior part of the frame, not the scalloped edge. Once I get it the size that I want, I'm going to commit to that change by clicking the green check mark at the bottom. Now what I want to do is erase the edges of my photo. Now I could go over here and get the eraser tool and just start to erase by zooming in to make sure that I don't over erase. Or in this case, I'm going to be selecting the area I want to erase by using the Marquee tool. The very first thing I need to do is go over to the Layers palette though and now select the photograph layer, because that's the only part that I want to erase is the photo. Then I'll go up here to the Marquee tool, and typically you'll see this Marquee tool appear in your toolbar, but if you click on this downward arrow you can pull out the flyout menu and select the bottom one, which is the elliptical Marquee tool. Now I'm going to click and drag out, and you can see that it's dragging out the selection to the right of the frame. To move it over the frame, I'm going to push down the space bar. I'm still holding down my mouse key to be able to change the size of my selection, but with the space bar pressed down I could now move it into position. Then I'll release my space bar and again drag out to the side to get it about the size that I want it. Hold down my space bar again, move it over to the left, and then release my space bar and drag it out and so that it fits the size of the frame. Then I will release my mouse button. Now that I've got it the size of my frame, if I were to get my eraser tool and use it right now, it's going to actually erase inside the frame, which is not what I want. So I'm going to hit Command Z, I'm on a Mac, Control Z if you're on a PC to undo that, and I'm going to go up to the Select menu and choose Inverse. That means it's going to select everything but the center of the picture, which is what I want to keep. Now if I use my eraser tool, you can see that I'm erasing the edges. You can resize your eraser tool by going up here to the option bar to size, or a quicker way is to do it on the fly by pressing the left bracket key to make it smaller and the right bracket key to make it larger. Once I've got that all erased, I want to deselect, and I do that by going up to the Select menu and choosing Deselect. And that's how you use the overlays from BasicGrey.com.